everyone. Thanks for joining Game Trade Media at Alliance Open House. I'm Gretchen, and I'm here with Nelson from Wizards of the Coast.
Hey, Gretchen. How's it going?
Going pretty good. What do you got?
Well, what we've got here today is the first expansion for our popular D&D themed card game, Dungeon Mayhem.
Awesome.
So, it's very... now, I know you're not familiar with the base game itself, is that
haven't
correct?
played the base game yet. That's what I'm excited.
Perfect.
I know you're going to show me how to play.
Yes. No, that's perfect because it's really easy to explain.
Awesome.
All right. So Dungeon Mayhem, just to kind of set the story a little bit, all right? Imagine you and your D&D party are at the end of a dungeon. You know, you've vanquished your foes, and now you've collected this loot, but, you know, there's a little bit of disagreement maybe about who gets the loot. All right? So a little bit of strife within the party here.
Totally not familiar with that scenario at all.
Yeah, I think we all know how that one goes, right? Excellent. So the game itself is you are getting into a mayhem battle with your compatriots there. The point of the game is to bring your other opponents here from 10 HP to 0 HP. Mm-hmm. Pretty simple. The gameplay itself for the base game as well as the expansion here, essentially you draw a card each turn and you play a card each turn.
All right.
Simple as that. All right. Now, the expansion does introduce a couple of exciting characters, actually from our beloved Baldur's Gate games line there. So yes.
I was kind of looking at the hamster with a little bit of side eye there.
Oh yeah, yes. No, that is the beloved hamster Boo there. He's the sidekick of the Ranger Minsk. So yeah, we've got references and call-outs to that series here. Anyone that played that, you know, back in the day is going to love some of the call-outs there.
That's awesome.
Awesome. And so these two new characters are introduced with the expansion. As mentioned, that's Minsk the Ranger and his companion Boo, and also Jaheira the shape-shifting druid here, another beloved character from that series. So just like the base game, each of these class decks does have 28 cards, each with their own unique mighty power cards to add a little bit of special flavor to that class. So the game itself does come with the 28 card class deck. Mm-hmm. It's got a class reference card to give you a little cheat sheet for all of those cards and powers. And it does come with the HP tracker here.
And the artwork on this is so cute.
Oh yeah, no, you know, I love it as well. We actually got a new illustrator for this one. It's Jake Parker. And actually, are you familiar with the Inktober challenge?
I am. I partake in that sometimes too.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, this was actually the guy behind that.
That's amazing. Do you want to try to play a round?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, and now through the magic of editing, we're ready to play a round of Dungeon Mayhem.
All right, awesome. And yes, as said before, very easy to understand how to play this game. We start off by both drawing 3 cards, and each turn you're going to draw a card and then play a card. And that's essentially it.
All right, so I go first?
Yeah, and you do get to draw a card even on your first turn there.
Even on my first turn. Ooh.
That's right.
And I can play any card in my hand?
You can play any card in your hand, and you know, all of the effects of the cards are represented by these symbols. So you can see on the reference cards there what each one do. It's very simple.
All right, so let's see, I'm going to say, what about this one here?
Scouting Outing. Yes, that's a very powerful one there. All right, so you're going to draw a card from each of your opponent's decks here, which of course is just me in this case, but please do feel free.
All right, and that is...
And that'll go into your hand.
Oh, I actually get to keep it?
You actually get to keep it.
That's so cool.
That's right. So you can kind of hold it for another later devious play there. All right, and then you take your Scouting Outing, it just goes right into the discard pile, right next to your deck there.
Place that right here. All right.
Excellent. And for my turn, of course, going to draw a card. All right. Ooh, and definitely want to show off one of the special abilities here of Jaheira, the shape-shifting druid. So, of course, she can shapeshift. So now I've become a bear. I've gone into my bear form here. Of course, I still have those glorious locks.
Oh, yes,
hair. Very characteristic.
A beautiful bear.
Yes, thank you. And per the symbols here, I get 2 life points here. Now I am at max, so I'm already kind of at the top of where I can be there, but now I am permanently in bear form until I take another animal form.
All right. So then it's back to my turn.
Back to you.
All right, so I draw a card.
That's correct.
All right, and then I'm going to play the card. I'm going to play Time to Punch Evil.
Time to Punch Evil,
yes.
And I guess I'm evil in this case. I'll take it.
Well, you know, you're a bear. I don't know any better.
Yeah, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. So per the symbols here, 2 swords, I'm going to take 2 points of damage, put me down to 8. Now this lightning bolt symbol here actually means you get to play another card.
I get to. All right. Let's see. I'm going to play Someone hold my rodent.
Yes, that's one of the classic Minsk and Boo lines here that we did pull from the old series there. So it looks like I got another 2 points of damage coming at me. And you would get to heal. You are yet unscathed, though. So, excellent. All right, and back to me.
All right.
All right. And I am going to do another kind of form matters card here. This is the Wild Rush. Got a discard from my last play, of course. And I'm going to get to draw 2 cards per the symbol. Oh, and this is actually my bear form here. And and as I am in bear form, I get to recover 1 HP here. So seeing some of the value
Can't
here.
forget that you're a bear.
That's right. You'd think it would be hard to, but...
All right, so I'm going to put those back.
Excellent.
Discard. Pop this card here. And let's see what I want to play. Justice waits for no one.
Indeed it does not in this case. So you get to play 2 additional cards is effectively the effect there.
All right. Actually, I can play the card you gave me.
Oh, really? What do we got here?
Yeah, so I have that one.
Okay.
A bit of an attack. I'm trying to save some of my health cards because I don't need them yet.
Yes, you're doing pretty good on that front. Excellent. Well, you do get to heal 1, draw 1, and deal 1 damage to me. So that's pretty much the extent of the gameplay here. So we go back and forth. Traditionally this is played in groups of 2 to 4, so it's a great party game until one of us gets to 0, and then we are eliminated. Once there's one adventurer standing, the game is over, and they are the victor.
Where can we find out more information?
So we do have product information available on our D&D and WPN websites. The game actually comes out on September 17th here, so coming right up. And we're really excited about this. This is something that's going to appeal to anyone who's played the old Baldur's Gate games, of course, the base Dungeon Mayhem game itself, or anyone who loves that kind of more light expression of D&D.
And you said it was coming out earlier. You said it was coming out along the same time as something else.
That is correct. It's actually coming out at the same time as our new Descent into Avernus D&D book here.
Oh, so that sounds like something that's going to be really fun.
Oh yeah, no, that's one we're very excited. It's part of our main 5th edition story arc, and they are both set in part in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, well, that's awesome. It's all a nice little theme going on there.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming out and for showing us this game and playing around with me.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me.
All right, and we'll see you at your friendly local game store.